The 10 best-selling albums. Number 10. Fleetwood Mac. Rumours is the 11th studio album by British-American rock band Fleetwood Mac, released on February 4, 1977. The album was recorded in the midst of the band members' personal turmoil, including breakups and intense emotions, which heavily influenced the songwriting and recording process. Despite the challenges, Rumours became one of the most critically acclaimed and best-selling albums of all time. It topped the charts in several countries and has sold over 40 million copies worldwide. It spent 31 non-consecutive weeks at the top of the US Billboard 200 chart. Number 9. Come On Over is the third studio album by Canadian country music artist Shania Twain, released on November 4, 1997. It is the best-selling studio album of all time by a female act in country music. The album's success was driven by its crossover appeal, blending country and pop music, and by Twain's charismatic performances and hit singles. With estimated sales of 40 million copies worldwide, it spent 50 weeks at number 1 on the Billboard Top Country Albums chart and reached number 2 on the Billboard 200. Number 8. Hotel California is the fifth studio album by the American rock band Eagles, released on December 8, 1976. It is one of the most celebrated albums in rock history, featuring a mix of rock, country rock, and folk influences. The album's themes explore the pursuit of the American dream, excess, and disillusionment. Hotel California was a massive commercial success, selling over 42 million copies worldwide. It topped the charts in several countries and became the Eagles' best-selling studio album. In the United States, it was certified 26 times platinum by the RIAA. Number 7. Bat Out of Hell is the debut studio album by American rock singer Meat Loaf, released on October 21, 1977. Written and composed by Jim Steinman, the album became one of the best-selling albums of all time, known for its powerful vocals, theatrical production, and epic, operatic rock style. It was a slow burner initially but eventually became a massive commercial success. It has sold over 43 million copies worldwide, making it one of the best-selling albums of all time. It spent 522 weeks on the UK Albums Chart and has been certified 14 times platinum by the RIAA in the United States. Number 6. Their Greatest Hits, 1971 to 1975, is a compilation album by the American rock band Eagles, released on February 17, 1976. This album features some of the band's most popular tracks from their first 4 studio albums, covering the years 1971 to 1975. It is one of the best-selling albums of all time, known for its timeless hits and the band's signature sound that blends rock, country, and folk influences. Overall, Their Greatest Hits, 1971 to 1975, is not just a compilation album but a defining collection of the Eagles' early work. Its blend of rock, country, and folk elements, along with the band's impeccable harmonies and timeless songwriting, has ensured its place as one of the most beloved and best-selling albums in music history. Number 5. Bad is the 7th studio album by American singer Michael Jackson, released on August 31, 1987, by Epic Records. This album was highly anticipated following the massive success of Jackson's previous album, Thriller, 1982. Bad solidified Michael Jackson's status as a global pop icon and featured a more aggressive and edgier sound compared to his earlier work. Overall, Bad represents a significant milestone in Michael Jackson's career, showcasing his growth as an artist and his ability to blend diverse musical styles into a cohesive, groundbreaking work. Its enduring popularity and influence underscore Jackson's legacy as the king of pop. Number 4. The Dark Side of the Moon is the 8th studio album by the English rock band Pink Floyd, released on March 1, 1973, by Harvest Records. Widely regarded as one of the greatest albums of all time, it marked a turning point for the band, both musically and commercially. The album is known for its complex music, innovative use of studio effects, and deep, philosophical lyrics. The Dark Side of the Moon remains a landmark in the history of music. Its timeless appeal, groundbreaking production, and deep philosophical content have ensured its place as one of the most influential and revered albums ever created. Number 3. The Bodyguard original soundtrack album is the soundtrack to the 1992 film The Bodyguard, starring Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner. Released on November 17, 1992, by Arista Records, the soundtrack features a mix of pop, R&B, soul, and rock songs performed by Whitney Houston and other artists. The album became one of the best-selling soundtracks of all time, largely due to Houston's powerful vocal performances and the massive success of its lead single. The soundtrack was a monumental commercial success, selling over 50 million copies worldwide. It topped the charts in numerous countries and remains the best-selling soundtrack album of all time. In the United States, it was certified 18 times platinum by the RIAA. Number 2. Back in Black is the seventh studio album by Australian rock band AC/DC, released on July 25, 1980. It was the band's first album to feature vocalist Brian Johnson, following the death of previous lead singer Bon Scott. The album was produced by Robert John Mutt Lang and recorded over 7 weeks at Compass Point Studios in the Bahamas. Back in Black is one of the best-selling albums of all time and is widely regarded as a rock and roll masterpiece. Back in Black was a commercial juggernaut. It has sold over 50 million copies worldwide, making it the second best-selling album of all time. In the United States, it has been certified 25 times platinum by the RIAA. The album's success helped AC/DC achieve international stardom. Number 1. Thriller is the sixth studio album by American singer Michael Jackson, released on November 30, 1982, by Epic Records. The album not only cemented Jackson's status as the king of pop but also became the best-selling album of all time, with estimated sales of over 70 million copies worldwide. Produced by Quincy Jones, Thriller blends a variety of musical genres and features groundbreaking music videos and innovative production techniques. The album received widespread critical acclaim for its production quality, Jackson's vocal performance, and its diverse musical styles. It has won numerous awards, including 8 Grammy Awards in 1984, which tied the record for the most wins in one night. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.